dog doesn't eat it, you know?
Yeah. I mean, not yay for your arm. Not yay for your arm. Hey, make it start.
Hi again, everybody. It's another late night of Silo baseball here from Rattan in the Rattan tournament. Semifinal action tonight as getting started a little bit late. This is originally scheduled for a 7 o'clock start time, but earlier games ran late, and so getting started here about 8:10 for this semifinal matchup. The Rebels taking on the Hartshorne Miners. Silo ranked number 1 in Class 2A, and Hartshorne coming in ranked number 4 as the Rebels knocked off 5th-ranked Worcester last night, 10-2 in the quarterfinal round, and facing the 4th-ranked Hartshorne Miners here in the semifinals. Winner moves on to the championship game tomorrow afternoon at 4 p.m., and they will face Rattan, which stunned Roth in the other semifinal game. 10-6 was the final as Rattan ended Roth's 49-game spring winning streak in that earlier contest here this evening. That ended just before this one ready to take place. Coaches out there meeting, exchanging lineups here before the start of this evening's contest. Glad you're along with us here on SiloRebels.tv and the Squirtle Network. I'm Kevin Farr, coming to you live from Rattan, Oklahoma. And let's see. I think the Rebels are going to be the home team. Yep. Going to be the home team on the scoreboard in this contest. And we will take a look at the Silo lineup. As they will be in the field to start this contest. Getting the start on the mound is going to be Charlie Gardner for the Rebels. And the sophomore Gardner on the season, let's take a look at Charlie's numbers. For the year, he has made one appearance, 1-0 record, has pitched 4 innings, allowed 1 run unearned on 1 hit. He struck out 1 and walked 2 in that contest, making the start in this one here tonight, facing Hartshorne. And as we take a look at the Rebels in the field, around the infield, it's Delton Roberts at third base, Kyler Proctor at shortstop, Colby Smith is the second baseman, and then Easton Ford playing first base, Josh Trout behind the plate. And the outfield, Connor Cordell in left, Xander Marshall in center, and Mason Urbany, the right fielder for Silo here tonight. In this semifinal matchup, as Gardner takes his warm-up tosses. And take a look at Hartshorne's. I don't have the lineup here. I believe on the mound is going to be the southpaw, the lefty, Xavier Frazier, is going to get the start on the mound tonight for the Miners. And we'll get the batting lineup as they come to the plate here. About set for the first pitch here, about an hour and 15 minutes behind the scheduled start time. And it's going to be Bo Wilkett to lead it off. And the right-hand hitting Wilkett steps in. Awaiting Gardner's first pitch. Charlie on that mountain of a mound out there, and there's the first one. It's low for a ball. Carter Parker got the start last night. Took a little bit to get adjusted to that pitching mound, a little bit higher than most. And That one's low as well. 2-0 the count. Here to Wilkett. Gardner rocks and fires, and that one's upstairs. Tried to make an adjustment a little bit too high there. 3-0. Now to Wilkett. And here's Gardner's next pitch, and it's inside ball 4. 4 straight to Wilkett out of the zone. Tough start there, and Caden James steps to the plate. Last night, the Miners came from behind for an 11-5 win over Wright City as they trailed 4-2 in the fifth of that contest. And there's a strike called. Gardner finds the zone on that one as James taking all the way. And here's a quick throw to first, and not in time. Wilkett back in easily over there at first base. Tough angle here behind the plate. Can't get the entire infield. And as you can see, the runner leading over there at first. Here's a ball bunt popped up on the infield. Runner has to hold, and Gardner's going to field it and throw to second for the force. So it's going to be a fielder's choice on that one. On the popped up bunt, Wilkett got hung out there and had to hold or risk getting doubled off, and they get the fielder's choice. So runner at first is James. And here's the first pitch to Bryson Cervantes. Cervantes takes the ball. Toss to first. James is back in. Gardner working out of the stretch here, and that pitch is fouled off the mask of catcher Josh Trout all the way to the backstop. Nearly right into your living room. That one sailed just to the our right. Set up back here behind home plate. Next one from Gardner. It bounces in there. Gets away from Trout. Goes all the way to the backstop. A wild pitch. Runner will advance. James is on down to second base into scoring position. 2-1 the count. Look at second pitch home. It's swung on and drilled into left field, and it's going to leave the ballpark. A line smash over the left field wall. Cordell was back at the wall, but just enough to get out. Shallow porch there and left, and that one was a line shot. Just cleared the wall, and it's 2-0 Hartshorne. So Cervantes goes deep. To put the Miners in front, 2-0. Next hitter is Mangum Morris. Or Magnum Morris. And he takes one low. Next pitch from Gardner, and it's inside, 2-0. First earned run that Charlie has given up this season. On the Cervantes 2-run homer. Next pitch, and it's upstairs, ball 3. Rebels have gotten one out on the botched sacrifice bunt, but that's been it thus far. 3-0 count to Morris, and there's a strike called. As Charlie gets that one across. Next pitch, it's upstairs, ball 4. Free pass to Morris. Going to have a visit to the mound. Here comes Coach Billy Jack Bowen. Jackson Moody is the next hitter. So the mound conference. Moody batting 5th for Hartshorne. So thus far for Charlie, it's been a rough start. It's faced 4 batters. Walked 2 and given up a hit on a grand slam, or a 2-run homer. And the first pitch was a ball there to Moody. Next one on the way, and it's a strike called. Evens it up at 1-1. Hartshorne out to a 2-0 lead. Next pitch, it's in the dirt. Count goes to 2-1. That one's fouled back to the backstop. Even things up. Gardner's next offering is in the dirt. Blocked there by Trout. Count goes full. Payoff pitch, and it's downstairs, ball 4. Third walk of the inning issued by Gardner. Struggling with his command here in inning 1. Gonna bring up Xavier Frazier. Now 2 batters on with 1 out. Look at second. Here's the pitch, and swinging away. Frazier fouls that one back to the screen. Bit surprising there. So he had the green light after Gardner had walked 2 in a row. But Frazier took a hack at that first pitch and fouled it. Next one, and that one is on the outside corner for strike 2 called. Oh, 2 count. Gardner with the toss. It's low. Trying to get Frazier to chase there. Now Frazier's going to take time and step out. Gardner's 1-2 pitch, and it's low. A nice block there by Trout on a ball in the dirt. Count even. And a swing and a miss as Frazier goes down swinging. There's 2 gone here in the first for Hartshorne. And it's Brennan Kendrick stepping to the plate, the 7th hitter of this inning. So 2 out, 2 on, and a strike called. Kendrick thought about it, but held up at the last minute. And takes the first pitch strike. Next one from Gardner gets away, and it goes all the way to the backstop. Deflects away from Trout. Runners advance a base. Now down to second and third. On the wild pitch. Morris down there at third. Moody, the runner, at second, with Kendrick at the plate. Lengthy top half of the first inning here from Rattan tonight. And the pitch is a strike called. As Charlie painted that one in there. One, 2 count. Next pitch. Strike 3 called. As Kendrick goes down looking. 2 strikeouts in a row to end that first inning for Gardner and get him out of any further trouble. But Hartshorne picks up 2 runs on 1 hit, a 2-run homer, and it's 2-0 Miners as we go to the bottom of the first. So the left-hander, Xavier Frazier, takes his final warm-up tosses. And the Rebels with their normal lineup here with Connor Proctor leading things off. Proctor blasted a home run last night. And he watches the ball. Now 3 hits on the season for Connor. 2 of those have gone out of the park. Still here in the early going as Frazier steps off. Now back in there. Here's the 1-0 pitch, and it's a strike call. Paints the inside corner on that one. Proctor looking to get something started, and there's an off-speed pitch, and that one stays way high. 2-1 the count. Frazier's next offering is outside, 3-1. Kyler Proctor looking for a good pitch to hit. And the offering, it's inside. Doesn't get it, draws the walk. It's already 9 walks on the season. Kyler, just a .214 batting average, but over .500 on-base percentage in the leadoff spot, and definitely a threat to run, as the next batter is Connor Cordell. Connor hitting at .389, and he went deep once again last night. Watches the pitch inside. Couple home runs, along with a double and triple for Connor on the season. Leads the team with 12 RBIs. And he'll take a strike. Watch that one. So Frazier out of the stretch. He's going to toss over to first base, not in time. Proctor back in standing. Plenty of time. Rebels down 2-0 here in the opening inning. Now Frazier's next toss, it's upstairs. Cool night here at the ballpark in Rattan, although fortunately the wind is not too bad. Runner goes, swing and a miss, and in safely at second is Proctor, as Cordell with the protection swing on that one. Proctor was off and running, and he has stolen base. Stolen base number 3 on the season for Proctor. But he's now in scoring position for Connor Cordell, as I mentioned. Cordell, the RBI leader on the squad, with 12 through 5 games. Rebels 5-0. Chance for number 13 out there right now with a hit here, and that pitch is low in the dirt. Count full. Easton Ford awaiting on deck. The Rebel RBI leader the past 2 seasons. And that pitch swung on and fouled off. Cordell fought that one away. Next one swung on, it's popped up. Straight up, sky-high pop-up on the infield, and the pitcher, Frazier, is going to make the grab. Normally an outfielder. So Cordell pops out for the first out of this opening inning. Easton Ford, the next batter. Easton batting at .333 on the young season with 5 RBIs and takes a strike.
Carlot's got to go, guys.
Oh, got a problem with. Let me get their lights on back behind backstop area. So, well, I guess we're still waiting. Meeting out there on the mound. So they're going to give the pitcher their warm-up toss after the bit of a delay there. 0-1 the count to Easton Ford. Frazier's next pitch, breaking ball, and inside. Count even at 1-1. Proctor, the runner at second base. The pitch home, and there's another breaking ball, and it drops in there for a strike. Soft breaker that time. Count out 1-2. Next pitch to Ford is in the dirt. Gets away from the catcher. Proctor's on down to third base. 90 feet away from the first run of the contest. Next pitch swung on. It's drilled into left field, right at the left fielder. He's going to make the catch, and tagging at third base, Proctor's going to score. He actually, the left fielder went to a knee there, but makes the catch on the sacrifice fly. Landon Semeski out there in left. So the Rebels get a run. And there's 2 outs. Delton Roberts, the batter, and he watches a strike on another breaking pitch. Another breaking ball. Swung on, ground ball left side. Tough play, shortstop in the hole. Throw is not going to be in time. Gets away from the first baseman anyway. It's going to be an infield single for Delton Roberts, who is the team leading hitter. 667 the average for Delton coming into tonight's action. And he's got another hit. On that hard ground ball, Cervantes, the shortstop, had to go to a backhand deep in the hole, and the throw was not in time. Sawyer Reddick, the batter, runners going. Pitch swung on, popped up. Shallow right field, coming in as the right fielder, and he's going to make the catch. Roberts was on the move, was headed toward the plate, but the right fielder, Curlis, able to make the grab for the final out here in the first inning. For the Rebels, a run on a hit, and they leave a runner on. We head to the second. It's Hartshorne 2 and Silo 1. So they're going to try to brighten the plate up a little bit, as covered with dirt. I really couldn't see it very well. Semeski, the batter, and he takes a strike from Charlie Gardner. On for his second inning of work. Here's Gardner's next pitch, and it's low. And there's one, just misses. 2-1. Oh, they say he went around. So it's 1-2 now instead of 2-1. On the check swing appeal, and the next one, and that one's low. Count even at 2-2. Here's the next one from Gardner. Ground ball left side. Fielded there by Proctor. Throw over in plenty of time, and the out is recorded. So Proctor to Ford for the putout, and there's one gone here in the second inning. Batter's going to be Hayden Curlis. And he squares and bunts. Gardner over to field it. Throw in time to get the runner at first base. So Gardner to Ford on the bunt try, and back to the top of the order now is Hartshorne. It's going to be Wilkett, and he takes the ball. strike called. Next one is a strike called. 2-2. Ground ball right side, fielded there, and stepping on the bag is Easton Ford for the third out in the inning. Miners go in order in the second. 2-1. Hartshorne as we head to the bottom of 2. First pitch to Josh Trout is fouled off. And the next one is a looping breaking ball that misses. Ball's hit high in the air to center field. Center fielder back a couple of steps, and he's going to make the grab. Next batter is Charlie Gardner. Wilkett with the catch in center on that last one. We're in the bottom of the second inning. And that pitch was low to Gardner. Strike called there. Charlie batting at 250 on the season, and swing and a miss. Rebels looking for a base runner against the lefty Frazier, and another breaking ball, and that is fouled back to the backstop. Gardner fights that one off. Here's the 1-2 pitch, and fastball outside. Gardner hitting with Colby Smith on deck. And here's one. Going to drop in on the infield, throw to first, and it gets away. Cervantes had to rush the throw. Gardner dropped that one in. It was just a sinking soft liner, and it drops in, and Cervantes came charging in and had to rush the throw, and safe at first base is Gardner. It's going to be a close play there, as Cervantes had to make a spectacular play to try to get him out. Could not do it. Runner at first is Gabe Hernandez, and the batter is Colby Smith, who takes the ball. So Hernandez, the courtesy runner at first base. And the count goes 2-0. Colby, limited action, getting the start here tonight. Looking for his second hit of the young season. 2-0 pitch, and it's outside, 3-0. Probably taken here, and he does, and actually it's in the dirt for ball 4. Ball 4 to Colby Smith, and the Rebels have 2 aboard. And it's Mason Urbany, the 9-hole hitter at the plate. And Urbany, check swing held up there and takes a strike. 0-1 the count. Tyler Proctor, the batter on deck. See Urbany 1 for 6 on the season. He squares, he bunts. The ball is popped up. Catcher or the pitcher over and makes the grab. Back in safely as Colby Smith had to scramble back to first base. They tried to double him up. The bunt is popped up by Urbany. Frazier makes the catch, but the dangerous Kyler Proctor steps into the plate now. And Proctor watches the ball. We're back to the top of the order. Proctor 3 RBIs on the season. And he watches that one. Another off-speed pitch in there for a strike call. Count 1-1. Frazier twirls, looks the runner back. That's Hernandez out there at second base. Pitch home, and it's a breaking ball again in the dirt. 2-1. Miners hesitant to give Proctor a fastball to hit. Frazier with the toss. It's swung on. It's hit deep to left. This one is headed toward the wall, and it's going to stay fair. Stays just inside the fair pole. Down the left field line, and it's a 2-run double for Kyler Proctor. Got under it just a bit. It was hit deep to left. No chance for the catch to be made, and it drops just fair inside the pole. The Hartshorne coach not happy with the call, as he thought it was foul, as it falls just fair inside the pole and off the wall. A 2-run double for Kyler Proctor, and the Rebels lead 3-2. Hernandez and Smith both score for Silo to take the lead. That one just barely stayed fair, as I thought it might leave the park, but did not carry, as it died just in front of the wall. So Silo has taken the lead on a Kyler Proctor 2-run double. And Connor Cordell at the plate, the RBI leader on the squad. See if he can add to the lead. Frazier up to 38 pitches already. Here's a ground ball hit left side. Going to be a tough play for the shortstop. Was holding there at second. Throw to first, and it gets away. Proctor's going to score, and the Rebels lead 4-2. Cervantes, a tough play, but he tried to make it. The throw was late to first, but it got away anyway, and Proctor able to trot on in from third base. It's 4-2. That brings Easton Ford to the plate, and we're going to have time call and a visit to the mound. So Cordell won't get an RBI there, but he does get a base hit. Placed that one just in the right spot, as Cervantes was over trying to keep Proctor close at second. It's 4-2. We're still here in the bottom of the second inning. Hartshorne jumped out to a 2-0 lead, and the Rebels have answered with 4 straight. Ford watches a breaking ball for a strike. Frazier has been heavy on the breaking ball here against these silo hitters. But when he's come with the fastball, a couple times he's gotten burned. Runner goes. Pitch outside. Cordell's going to steal it easily. So a stolen base for Connor Cordell. That's his third of the season. And Rebels with another runner in scoring position with Easton Ford at the plate. Ford's been the RBI king the last 2 seasons in the fall and spring of 2021. And another breaking ball drops in there for strike 2. So Ford behind in the count at 1-2. Rebels have struck for 3 runs here in the inning to take the lead. Runner goes, pitch low. Oh, they called strike 3. It's called strike 3 as the runner was on the move and the throw went to third base. And anyway, Cordell was headed home, but Ford is called out on strikes. A little bit low and inside, but called out to end the inning. For the Rebels in the second, 3 runs, 3 hits, an error, and a man left. We head to the third inning. Silo 4 and Hartshorne 2. We go to the third inning. James at the plate, 2, 3, and 4 for Hartshorne due up against Charlie Gardner, and the first pitch is low for a ball. To the catcher, Caden James. He watches the next one high for ball 2. Here's one, and it catches the top of the zone for a strike. 2-1 the count. James had that bunt in the first inning that ended up being out at second on the fielder's choice. 3-1 count. Next offering, and it's in the dirt. Another walk as the 4th issued by Gardner. And here comes Coach Billy Jack Bowen, and that may be it. We maybe have a pitching change coming. And it will be a pitching change as it looks like it's going to be Delton Roberts coming in to pitch. 1 on, nobody out here in the third inning. Roberts on in relief of Gardner, who got the start. Looks like Charlie will move over to third base. Gardner goes 2 innings, 2+, faced 11 batters. Allowed 2 runs on the 1 home run, but he walked 4 and struck out a pair. Responsible for the runner at first base, which is James. let's take a look at Dalton's numbers. Second appearance, he has one appearance, 2 innings, 3 runs,
16 for 8, guys. 16 for 8.
2 earned on 2 hits, strung out 2, walked 3, and he hit a couple. And actually, it's going to be Carter Parker going to third base. So Parker is the new third baseman. And the first pitch bunted. Roberts overfields it. Throw to first is not in time. Roberts quickly off the mound, catches the popped up bunt from Cervantes. There's 1 out. Roberts with those infielder instincts right there. Next batter's Magnum Morris, and he watches first pitch breaking ball low, apparently. And the next one to Morris is high. 2-0. Cervantes, who laid down the bunt moments ago. Has the only hit of the game thus far for, or put down the bunt. Only hit on the 2-run homer for Hartshorne as that pitch is strike. 2-2. And the next one is low in the dirt. Count goes full. Morris at the plate. James the runner at first base. Here's Roberts' payoff pitch. It's in the dirt. They call a swing on the pitch. He's out. Runner trying to get to second base, and the throw, a little bit of hesitation there as Trout had to come out and field that one in the dirt, and James able to reach second base. So they say Morris is out on the strikeout. And here's a strike call. Moody is the batter, Jackson Moody. There's 2 down now. Ground ball left side, and Parker lets it roll foul. Parker came in to field it. Ground ball up the third baseline, but went foul. Here's the next one. It's swung on. It's lined foul off the right side, now to play. 0-2 the count. I got a little bit too close to the zone there to the batter, Moody. Here's the 0-2. It's a breaking ball in the dirt. Swung on and missed. Trout with the throw to first is in time. And Moody is retired. Trout to forward. And the strikeout is recorded. Hartshorne, no runs, no hits. A man left. Roberts comes out, retires 3 in a row. And we head to the bottom of the third. It's Silo 4 and Hartshorne 2. As you can hear the crickets in the background here at the ballpark. Semifinal action Friday night here in Rattan. The Rattan tournament semifinals. Winner moves on to the championship game tomorrow at 4 p.m. to face the host Rams. Delton Roberts, the batter here, leading off the bottom of the third inning. And he'll face Frazier, the southpaw, and that pitch is in the dirt. 43 pitches for Frazier through 2. And a large chunk of those have been breaking balls. Now here's off-speed pitch. That one's low. That one may have been a change. 2-0 the count. Pitch swung on. Ground ball left side. Another one deep in the hole. Cervantes' throw is high. But I don't know if he would have got Roberts anyway. As another one, just tough play. The Rebels are hitting it in a tough spot for Cervantes. He was playing shaded toward the middle, and another one deep in the hole, and he had to make another backhand stop deep in the hole there. So Roberts aboard at first. Sawyer Reddick is the batter. And he squares and takes one inside. Frazier taking his time as the pitch, and it's low. The lefty for Hartshorne, it's what you might call a methodical worker out there. Here's the pitch home, and that one a fastball. Strike called. I think he caught Reddick by surprise on that one. As it's been off speed, off speed. Off speed. 2-1 the count. Roberts at first. Reddick squares. Here comes a pickoff try at first base. And Roberts is in a rundown, but he's going to be safe. The throw late from the first baseman. Roberts took off the second, and the throw came a little bit wide, and Roberts is able to advance. Gets out of the pickle there. Even though he looked like he was picked off. So a runner in scoring position now for Reddick. 2-1 the count. As the Miners botch the rundown, Reddick squares, and that one fouled off. I think got a piece of him there. But had the bat out there, and going to be a strike. That one was headed right for Reddick. I think it may have hit him as well, but it goes as a strike. 2-2 the count. Breaking ball, and Reddick going to foul that one back and out of play. Frazier, the soft tossing lefty for the Miners. A good second. Pitch home, and it's swung on. That one is hit high in the air to shallow left field. Coming in, the left fielder's not going to get there. Reddick with a single that drops it in. That Texas leaguer in front of the charging left fielder, Semeski. So the Rebels have done a pretty good job of hitting it in the correct spots tonight. I believe with 3 infield singles deep in the hole to the right of the shortstop, and there's the Texas leaguer to left. Here's a ground ball hit left side, bobbled by the third baseman. He's going to go to second, and the throw gets away. Going to be an error. Run scores. Here comes Reddick into third, and he's safe there. So Trout reaches on the fielder's choice. Pick off try, or no, fakes the throw, or he stepped off. Looked the runner back, excuse me. Pitch low to Parker. So runners at the corners. Still nobody out here in this third inning. Rebels have scored a run to take a 5-2 lead as that pitch is a strike called. Frazier taking his time. Runner goes, and it hits a breaking ball. Hits Parker in the back. So Parker reaches the hard way. Oh, Gabe Hernandez coming on to run for Josh Trout. Hernandez out there at second base. Excuse me. It's not going to be Hernandez. It's going to be Darren Johnson to run. So Johnson running at second base for Trout. Bases are loaded. Nobody out here in the third, and it's Colby Smith at the plate. So we got everything situated. Rebels have scored 5 unanswered runs after spotting Hartshorne a 2-0 lead. Here's Frazier's pitch, and it's high on the curveball. Cervantes still playing up the middle at shortstop. Rebels have burned him 3 times today. Here's one. Hit well to center. Over is the center fielder. Going to make the grab. Tagging is Reddick, and he's going to score on the sacrifice fly by Colby Smith. One hung up just a bit. And the center fielder over makes the grab in the gap, but plenty of distance to score Reddick, and it's 6-2. Off the sacrifice fly. Johnson had to hold at second, as did Parker, and Urbany, the batter, and he's going to bunt. And it goes foul. Mason Urbany. Rebels lead 6-2. Winner plays championship game tomorrow at 4 p.m. against Rattan, who shocked Roth, top-ranked Roth, snapping the Tigers' 49-game spring winning streak. In earlier action this evening, 10-6 as a swing and a miss by Urbany. Count now 0-2 to the lone senior for the Rebels. We're in the bottom half of the third inning. Squares and the pitch high as he pulls back. And this one is bunted and fair. Urbany's bunt, but fielded there by Frazier, and he goes to third, and Johnson is out on the force. So, fielder's choice. Frazier to Moody at third. Johnson is out. Now Parker, the runner at second base. Urbany is at first after the fielder's choice, and Kyler Proctor back to the plate. There's a fastball, but way up out of the zone. Proctor hasn't seen too many of those today. Two on, two outs. And Proctor at the plate takes a breaking ball. Another looping curve there from the lefty, Frazier. Next pitch. And that one catches the outside corner. So Proctor behind in the count at 1-2. Rebels bolted to a 10-0 lead last night on the way to that 10-2 run roll win over fifth-ranked Worcester. Here's a ground ball, once again left side, but this time Cervantes was moved over in the hole, and he's able to make the grab and tosses the easy route to second for the force, and that ends the inning. So Cervantes to Morris on the put out at second. And that ends the frame for the Rebels. 2 runs, 2 hits. There was an error and 2 left. We go to the fourth. It's Silo 6 and Hartshorne 2. Six, 7, and 8 hitters due up for the Miners here in the fourth inning. As Frazier, the pitcher, is going to lead it off. To face Delton Roberts, came under relief in the last frame. And Delton retired all 3 batters he faced on 11 pitches. Here's the first pitch to Frazier, and a big swing and miss. Roberts came with the heat that time. Here comes the next one, and took something off on that one, and it's outside. Next pitch to Frazier, and it's fastball on the inside corner for strike 2. One and 2 the count. Breaking ball in the dirt, swung on and missed, and Frazier goes down on swinging. There's one out here to start the 4th. Next batter is going to be Brennan Kendrick. Kendrick facing Roberts for the first time, and he takes one high for a ball. Kendrick, a strikeout victim his first time, and takes a strike there. Next one, Roberts working quickly, and it's upstairs, 2-0. Next pitch is in there for strike 2. Down Broadway that time. 2-2 pitch, and Kendrick fouls that one. Cue shot foul off the right side. So he stays alive. Next one from Roberts. Swing and a miss. High fastball. Got him with the high heat, and another strikeout victim. There's 2 gone. That's 4 strikeouts for Delton. 4 of the 5 batters he's faced have struck out. Here's a soft liner. Roberts fields it on a hop, and that's the inning. As the Miners retired quickly in the 4th. No runs, no hits, nobody left. We head to the bottom of inning 4, and Silo leading 6-2. Welcome back, Kevin Farr with you tonight. Here from a chilly Rattan, Oklahoma. Hope you're staying warm wherever you are. But not too bad out of the, not much wind tonight, so. Rebels have scored 6 unanswered runs. Carry this 6-2 lead to the bottom of the 4th inning. Oh, all you watching on SiloRebels.tv, as well as others across the state on the Squirtle Network. In case you missed it earlier, the first semifinal game of the day, Rattan, the host Rams, stunned Class B's top-ranked Roth, snapped the Tigers' 49-game spring winning streak. They had not lost. They went undefeated last year in the spring. And we're off to a undefeated start this season before that loss, 10-6 to Rattan. The Rams await the winner of this one in the championship game tomorrow. Silo trying to extend its spring winning streak, which currently sits at 33 in a row. Rebels will send up the 2, 3, and 4 hitters here in to start this fourth inning. That's Connor Cordell to start it. Cordell 1 for 2 on the night. Once again facing the lefty Frazier, and he comes with the fastball to start with, but that one's way outside. Cordell ready to go, and the next one, and it's in there for a strike call. Evens it up at 1-1. And that one's pulled foul. Down into the left field corner. Connor's upped his average a little bit. Sitting at 400 on the season with his hit earlier tonight. 1-2, and that one's jammed inside. Fisted foul. As the umpire retrieves some new baseballs. 1-2 the count to Connor Cordell. And he's going to foul that one off. 3 straight foul balls. Still 1-2 the count. And the next one, it's a breaking ball, and tried to drop it in there, but it's outside. Frazier's next pitch, swung on and fouled back. Cordell definitely making him work here. Pitch number 8 of this at bat. And it's swung on, and it is fouled off. They're going to have to get a whole new set of balls before this at bat's over. Here comes pitch number 9, and it's upstairs. So Cordell has worked at least a 10-pitch at bat to start this bottom of the fourth inning. The count is full. Here's the payoff pitch, and he's going to foul that one off. And they're out of baseballs again. Cordell in a marathon at bat here, facing Frazier. The next pitch, it's low for a ball. An 11-pitch walk to Connor Cordell. And Frazier's pitch count has soared to 77. Nobody out here in the fourth. Easton Ford, the next batter. Runner goes. Pitch low, and it catches Ford on the foot. Hit by pitch. Going to cost Cordell a stolen base. But Ford is aboard once again. And here comes Delton Roberts to the plate. Roberts, chance to do some damage. He is 2 for 2 tonight. 667 on the season coming into tonight's action. He's up that. He squares and bunts. It's a good bunt down the third baseline. No play there. Roberts has a bunt single for his third hit of the night. Runners were off and moving, and Roberts drops the bunt down. Caught the Miners completely by surprise there. And it's Sawyer Reddick at the plate. Nobody out. Bases full of Rebels. First pitch, a breaking ball, stays high. Cordell started all this with an 11-pitch at bat, and 2 pitches later, the Rebels have the bases loaded. The pitch swung on ground ball left side. Fielded by the shortstop. Goes to second for one. Here's the throw on to first. Double play. But a run does come in. So 6-4-3 on the double play. Cordell scores. Roberts is out at second on that one. So there's 2 down. Runner at third is Ford, and Trout is at the plate. Josh Trout. And Trout watches the ball. Next pitch swung on that is drilled to center. Maybe over the center fielder's head, and it is. Off the wall. Extra bases for Josh Trout. Another run is in. It's 8-2. That one was smoked to center field over the head of the center fielder Wilkett. And Trout with an RBI. Courtesy runner, let's see, Britton Salisbury, now at second base. Running for Trout, it's 8-2 as Carter Parker steps to the plate. Silo has scored 8 unanswered runs. Scored at least 1 in every inning. Here's the pitch, and it's a breaking ball. Parker started to go but held up. Laid off that one. Parker was hit by a pitch his first at bat after he came on. And he's going to swing on this one. It's hit to left. Left fielder has that one scoped out as it hangs up there, and Smeski makes the grab. So Parker flies out to left to end that inning, but the Rebels tack on 2 runs. On 2 hits, no errors, and a man left. We go to the 5th. Silo 8, Hartshorne 2. Late night baseball here in Rattan tonight. Glad you're along with us on the SiloRebels.tv. I'm Kevin Farr as we start the 5th inning. And at the plate is going to be Hayden Curlis for Hartshorne. Roberts back out there on the mound after a quick 4th, and he pumps a strike in there. And another one for strike 2. Dalton has been cruising, working rapidly as Carlos calls time to try to slow him down. 0-2 pitch, and that one just misses. Roberts out there pumping away. Here's the next one. Swing and a miss. Another strikeout. Roberts just keeps mowing him down, coming on in relief here. 5th strikeout already in 7 batters faced. Back to the top of the order, it's Wilkett, and he takes a breaking ball, strike call. Started Bo Wilkett off with the off speed there. And the next one, there's a breaking ball, a little bit too far inside, nearly hit him. Wilkett spun away from that one. The 1-1 pitch, fastball, strike called. 0-2. Comes Roberts' next one, and Wilkett just got a piece of that one to foul it off. Ball ricocheted back out on the field. They had to retrieve it there. I'll toss it out. Here comes Roberts' next pitch. Swung on, ground ball, right side, charging. Colby Smith over in time, plenty of time to get Wilkett at first base for round number 2. Smith to Ford for the out. And there's 2 down for the batter, Caden James. Roberts pumps one in there for strike 1. Dalton has been a first pitch strike machine since he came on in relief. Here's a breaking ball, and that went a little bit inside. It slipped out of his hand. Here's the 1-1, and strike called. 1-2. Ground ball, hit left side. Parker on a hop, throw, and plenty of time. James is out at first. Parker to Ford. And that ends the minor half of the 5th. For Hartshorne, no runs, no hits. 13 pitches that inning for Roberts. We go to the bottom of the 5th inning. Rebels need 2 to end it. Back in just a moment here on SiloRebels.tv. New pitcher in for Hartshorne here in the 5th inning. It's going to be right-hander Jackson Moody. Moves over from third base. And it's 8-9-1 due up for Silo. Looking for a couple of runs. They've scored at least one in every inning tonight. Couple would end it. Last night they knocked off 5th-ranked Worcester on the run roll, 10-2. And right now 8-2 the lead over 4th-ranked Hartshorne. Rebels running the gauntlet of ranked teams here in the Rattan tournament. As Moody takes his warm-up tosses, last one there. And it's going to be Colby Smith, the second baseman, to lead off here in the bottom of 5. He gets things straight with the catcher, who is Magnum Morris back there. Here's the first pitch from Moody, and it's in there for a strike. So Frazier went 4 innings, 85 pitches for the lefty. And there's one in the dirt. Frazier allowed 8 runs, 7 earned on 8 hits. He struck out 1, walked 3, and he hit a couple. Smith awaits the pitch, and it's high. 2-1. And, well, we're going to have visit to the mound. 3 pitches in for Moody here. And not sure what the delay is now. As the Hartshorne coach out there. Talking to his battery, catcher and pitcher, and the meeting is over. Just 3 pitches into this 5th inning. Smith back in there, the 2-1, and there's foul tip at the plate. Strike 2. Next offering, it's fouled back and out of play. Well, we saw an 11 pitch at bat for Connor Cordell to start the last inning. That was pretty much the beginning of the end for Frazier on the mound. He worked that 11 pitches into a walk. 2-2, low. Count goes full. And this one is pulled high in the air, down the left field line, back in front of the wall, and making the catch is the left fielder. Park barely held that one. Semeski at the wall makes the grab. Smith gave it a ride. Came up empty there. We're going to have a pinch hitter. For the Rebels, it's going to be Casey Spaulding. Spaulding pinch hitting here with one out in the fifth. And the pitch from Moody's a strike. Strike called to Spaulding. Rebels looking for a base runner to give Proctor a shot as he waits on deck. Pitch high. Now the next one to Spaulding, swing and a miss. One, two, and that one's in the dirt. Count evens at 2-2. Moody gets his sign. Rocks, fires, and that one in the dirt to the backstop for ball three. The count goes full to Casey Spaulding. And this one is way over the head of the catcher to the backstop. It's ball four. Spaulding is aboard. And that's going to bring Kyler Proctor to the plate. With one out here in the fifth. And there's an off-speed pitch, and off the glove of the catcher, gets to the backstop. So the wild pitch, runner at second now. Proctor at the plate. Here's Moody's pitch. In the dirt. 2-0. They got a base open. So they could pitch around Proctor. Although Connor Cordell has been red hot on deck. The 2-0, that was way upstairs, 3-0. Proctor hadn't seen a pitch close to the zone yet in this at bat. He had the green light on 3-0 last night's game. We'll see here, and he's swinging. Going to line this one into left field for a base hit. Here comes Spaulding, going to be held at third. The throw coming home. Proctor trots on into second base on the throw home, and Proctor with the hit. And the Rebels now a base hit away from ending this one early. Connor Cordell steps to the plate. Cordell 1 for 2 on the night. Couple RBIs out there. He's got 12 on the season. And here's the pitch. And it's a breaking ball, a called strike. So it drops in there. You'd think the Rebels might have a couple of chances here with Cordell and Ford, the two big RBI guys. Due up. There's a high breaking ball. Stayed upstairs. One the count. Check second. Here's the pitch home from Moody, and it's in there for strike 2. Off speed once again. Not what Cordell was looking for. See if Connor can fight a couple off here. Get what he wants. The 1-2, and it's in the dirt. Count is even. Next pitch, swung on. It's drilled into right center. It's going to be a hit. 2 runs are going to score, and that's going to do it. Cordell with a walk-off 2-run single, and the Rebels win it 10-2 on the run rule. 2 more RBIs for Connor Cordell. And the Rebels pick up win number 6 on the season as they run roll 4th-ranked Hartshorne 10-2. Looking at the final numbers, winning pitcher in relief is Delton Roberts as he goes 3 strong innings out of the bullpen. Faced 9 total batters, no runs, no hits. He struck out 5 of those and picks up the win in relief. At the plate for the Rebels, they end up with, 10 hits on the night. Connor Cordell picked up 2 of those, had a couple RBIs. Delton Roberts had 3 hits in the game, and then 1 hit apiece for Kyler Proctor, as well as Sawyer Reddick and Charlie Gardner. And Josh Trout had a double as well in the contest. And I think that's going to about do it. 10-2, the final score as the Rebels win. And they will play for the championship tomorrow at 4 p.m. and face Rattan. And we'll have it for you right here on the Silo Rebels Network. 4 p.m. the scheduled start time, hopefully on time tomorrow. But the Rebels with another run roll victory, 10-2. They scored 10 unanswered to defeat Hartshorne tonight. It's going to about wrap it up from a chilly Rattan, Oklahoma. Until tomorrow afternoon, I'm Kevin Farr saying so long